Archangel Michael says, a massive amount of money transaction was about to happen in your bank account last week, but you ignored the video. Don't repeat this mistake again. Open this message now and claim all money. There are moments when heaven intervenes with a gentle urgency, a quiet warning wrapped in mercy, and a divine message wrapped in love. This is one of those moments. Archangel Michael has not spoken these words in vain. They carry weight. They carry truth. They carry God's intention for your life in this very hour. This is not just about money. This is about the hand of God reaching into your situation and offering to shift everything. A week ago, something divine was set in motion on your behalf. A massive financial breakthrough was about to reach your hands. A transaction, divinely ordered, destined for your account, was released in the Spirit. But hesitation delayed it. Disbelief interrupted it. Doubt sent it back. And now, with mercy and urgency, the Spirit is speaking again, this time louder, this time clearer, this time pleading with you not to make the same mistake. If your spirit agrees, comment Amen. Let it be your agreement with heaven. This is your appointed time. This isn't a coincidence. This isn't just another passing message. Something sacred is happening in this moment. Heaven is moving again. God is calling your attention back to what was already yours. Your inheritance, your provision, your miracle, it was ready. The door was open. But the enemy planted distractions, and you walked away. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior of God, is standing guard over your destiny, and he is calling you back. The blessing is still hovering over your life. It hasn't been stolen. It hasn't disappeared. It has only been paused, waiting for your yes, waiting for your faith, waiting for your full attention. Don't ignore this again. If this moment moves you, take a second and like this video. It helps awaken more hearts to the same divine message. The spiritual world is more real than what you see with your eyes. There are blessings hovering just above your life right now. There are promises with your name on them. There are miracles waiting to descend. But everything in the kingdom moves through agreement, through faith, through response. God has already said yes. Archangel Michael is already standing with the sword of deliverance in his hand. The angels are prepared to release. The Spirit is hovering, waiting for your heart to align. The money that was meant to arrive was no accident. It was not just a number. It was a result of God hearing your cries, seeing your needs, watching your faithfulness in private, and choosing to reward you openly. There is no need for shame. God is not angry with you. But He is determined to bless you, and He will not stop until you receive what was meant for you. That's why this message came again. That's why the urgency is stronger this time. That's why heaven has repeated itself. You are too close to give up. You are too chosen to be forgotten. The wealth of the wicked has been stored up for the righteous, and now is the season of divine transfer. But you must stay awake. You must stay aligned. You must be open. You must stop brushing aside what God keeps putting in front of you. If you believe that restoration is reaching your hands, comment 11:11. Let the heavens see your faith. There are appointed moments in life where something breaks. Something opens. Something impossible becomes reality. And this is one of those moments for you. God never speaks twice without purpose. When He repeats, it is because He is still offering mercy, still opening doors, still giving time. Archangel Michael is not a messenger of confusion. He is a warrior. When he speaks, heaven is backing him. When he declares something, it has already been written in the courts of God. And what has been written about you is that you shall lack no good thing. You shall be the head and not the tail. You shall lend and not borrow. You shall rise from the ashes. You shall walk in overflow. You shall break generational lack and step into divine wealth. This is not about chasing riches. This is about receiving what God has already prepared for those who love Him, trust Him, and walk with Him. This is about the wealth of provision to meet every need, to rescue your household, to fulfill the calling on your life, to bless others without fear, and to be a living testimony of God's goodness. When you are blessed, you become a beacon of hope to others. When your debts are erased, others begin to believe that God can do it for them too. When you walk in peace, others ask where that peace came from. And the answer will always be the same. It came from the Lord. It came from obedience. It came from a moment where you listened. Do not let this moment pass again. Do not scroll past like it is nothing. Your future is being spoken over. Your present is being touched. Your past is being redeemed. Every delay is being broken. Every curse is being shattered. Every lie that told you you are not worthy is being silenced. Every spiritual resistance is being burned by the fire of God. Archangel Michael has drawn the line. The angels are standing ready. The Spirit is stirring. Now, all that is left is for your heart to receive, to respond, and to believe again. The money was never just money. It was God's way of saying, I see you. It was heaven's way of saying, I am not finished with you. It was the Father's way of reminding you that even in dry seasons, He prepares a table before you. He fills your cup until it runs over. He supplies all your needs according to His riches in glory. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. What was held up last week can still reach you. The same hand that opened the Red Sea can open your bank account. The same voice that raised Lazarus from the dead can resurrect what you thought was lost. The same fire that fell on Elijah's altar can fall on your situation right now. Do not underestimate the power of a surrendered yes. Do not ignore the whisper of heaven calling you back to what is yours. The money was real. The blessing was real. The divine transfer was real. And it is still hovering over your life like a cloud waiting to pour out. If your heart is still beating faster, it is because the Spirit is still drawing you closer. Stay until the end. Do not break the flow. Something is moving even now. Something invisible is shifting in your favor. Even if you don't feel it, believe it. Even if you don't see it yet, trust it. Even if your circumstances speak the opposite, lift your eyes and know that your help comes from the Lord. Comment 222 if you trust that the transaction heaven began is about to reach your hands. He does not overlook faith, even if it feels fragile. And now, what was once paused is now pouring. The financial shift, the divine provision, the unexpected blessing, it is returning with even greater force because you came back to this moment with a deeper understanding. The money that was about to hit your bank account last week wasn't just a transaction, it was an answer, a response from heaven to all the nights you prayed, to the pain you didn't speak about, to the tight places you never told anyone about. Your Father in heaven saw it all. He heard the quiet cries when no one else did. He knew how hard you tried to hold everything together. That's why this moment matters. That's why He sent this word again, this time stronger, this time clearer, so that you would not miss it a second time. The angels are moving in silence, but their work is loud in the Spirit. You may not see them, but you will feel the impact of their obedience. Archangel Michael has been fighting on your behalf in places you've never seen, protecting you from unseen traps, dismantling delays, and clearing the path for your breakthrough to arrive without interference. If this message is settling in your spirit, comment 333 to declare your faith. Faith is what opens the gates of heaven. Not perfection, not performance, not trying harder. Just faith. And when faith meets obedience, the impossible becomes reality. Right now, there are chains falling. There are financial blockages being shattered. There are stubborn resistances being overthrown. What was held up by confusion, fear, or delay is now being commanded to flow freely. And this time, it will not return empty. This time, it will land. This time, it will bless you and remain. God is not teasing you. He is not dangling hope in front of you to see how you'll respond. He is your Father. He is your provider. He is the one who fed Elijah with ravens in the wilderness. He is the one who turned a widow's last meal into an overflowing supply. He is the one who brought coins from the mouth of a fish when taxes were due. This is the same God who sees your situation right now, and He is still working miracles. The wealth of heaven has not dried up. The favor of the Lord has not faded. The same abundance that filled the nets of Peter until they broke is the same abundance that is coming for you now. But this time, your heart is ready. This time, your eyes are open. This time, your spirit is aligned. What heaven wants to do through you is bigger than you realize. You are not just being blessed for yourself. You are being positioned to lift others. Your overflow will cancel the debts of others. Your testimony will stir faith in those around you. Your victory will make others believe again. And all of it begins with obedience to this moment. God didn't speak this over just anyone. He chose you. He pointed at your name. He whispered this word over your life. He reminded the angels about your file. He circled your household with favor. And now, He is stirring your spirit again because the hour of release is here. You have cried too long. You have wondered too long. You have battled alone for too long. The Father is answering with power. There is a divine order being restored to everything connected to your name. Your finances. Your family. Your health. Your mind. Your peace. Your joy. Your time. Your dignity. All of it is being restored. All of it is being refreshed. All of it is being renewed. The same God who restores the years the locusts have eaten is now restoring your losses. The same God who spoke to the storm is now speaking to your lack. The same God who raised Jairus' daughter is now raising your situation from the dead. There is a reason why your spirit won't let you scroll away. It's because something sacred is happening here. The word is cutting through the noise. The spirit is reaching deep. This isn't about hype. This isn't about feelings. This is about truth. You are loved. You are not forgotten. You are in the center of God's plan. And the transaction heaven began is still available. The money, the provision, the shift, it's all still in motion. It didn't leave your name. It didn't go to someone else. It didn't expire. It waited for you. That's how personal God is. That's how detailed heaven works. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Heaven doesn't operate on deadlines like the world does. The promise is still yours. The funds are still in transit. The angels are still dispatched. The favor is still coming. But now your awareness has increased. Your agreement is stronger. Your yes is louder. And with that yes, everything begins to fall into place again. This isn't just about your bank account. This is about your destiny. This is about your future. This is about breaking the back of every cycle of lack that tried to keep you bound. It's about walking into what your grandparents prayed for. It's about healing your bloodline through divine increase. It's about proving to the enemy that nothing can stop what God has declared over you. If you believe that the hand of God is touching your finances right now, comment 555. Let the heavens see your agreement. This isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of restoration. It's the start of a brand new chapter. The enemy tried to confuse you, to distract you, to drain you before you could receive it. But he failed. You came back. You listened again. You stayed. And that act of obedience has power. Heaven celebrates every time you believe. The angels rejoice every time you trust again. And Archangel Michael is still standing guard, ensuring that this blessing reaches you this time. No more delays. No more excuses. No more confusion. It hasn't disappeared. It hasn't been lost. It's hovering, waiting for the door of your heart to stay open long enough for it to arrive fully. Heaven is patient, but when the appointed time comes again, you must be ready to receive without hesitation. This moment is not about wishing, it is about receiving. It's about walking through the door God has opened and knowing deep in your soul that what He said is already done. When the blessing is real, resistance always shows up. The enemy doesn't fight what doesn't threaten him. And your breakthrough threatens every lie he's ever spoken over you. Your financial increase, your open doors, your new beginning, they are threats to every spirit of fear, lack, and despair that tried to control your story. But what the enemy didn't realize is that your spirit would stay sensitive. What he didn't expect is that you would come back. That you would listen again. That you would believe again. He hoped you would miss it and move on. But you didn't. And because you stayed, God is going to make sure this blessing stays with you. If you believe your faith has kept this promise alive, comment 1212. Let it be a sign that your spirit is ready. Every good and perfect gift comes from above. That includes provision. That includes the financial doors you didn't expect to open. That includes the payments you forgot were owed to you. That includes the opportunities that suddenly fall into your lap. It all flows from the same source, your Father in heaven, who sees your needs before you speak them and answers even before you ask. He doesn't just meet your needs, He supplies in abundance. He fills your cup to overflowing. He multiplies what looks like not enough and makes it more than sufficient. The God who turned 5 loaves into enough to feed thousands is the same God who can take your last 100 and stretch it beyond reason. But this is bigger than bills. Bigger than numbers. Bigger than just survival. This is about walking in divine rhythm. This is about living in the reality that your life is not random, your future is not empty, and your blessing is not a mistake. When God marks you for increase, it's because He trusts you to carry more. He trusts you to bless others. He trusts you to give without fear. He trusts you to be a light. When the money flows into your account, it will not change who you are, it will confirm who you've always been. You were always called to live above lack. You were always designed to walk in peace. You were always chosen to be an example of what it means to be loved by God, sustained by God, and sent by God. This is the hour where heaven is correcting what life tried to take. This is the hour where what was unfair is about to be reversed. This is the hour where delayed payments will finally arrive. This is the hour where hidden blessings will be uncovered. And it is happening now because your heart finally stayed long enough to hear the full message. You are not going backward. That season is over. You are not repeating old cycles. You are not trapped in patterns that kept you small. You are being expanded. You are being elevated. You are being equipped with what you need to build, to sow, to give, to grow. What you lacked before is being replaced by what you need now. The old systems that failed you are being replaced by divine connections, unexpected breakthroughs, and miracles that have no human explanation. This is not fantasy. This is faith in action. This is how the kingdom works. Heaven waits for agreement. And when your spirit aligns with God's will, things begin to move quickly. Delays are broken. Walls fall. Doors swing open. And what you thought would take years happens in days. Not because you earned it, but because you believed. Not because you begged, but because you trusted. And when you trust, even in small ways, God honors that. He honors the faith that says, even if I've been disappointed before, I will still believe you can do it now. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of faith releases what's been held back. That kind of faith commands angels to move. Right now, in this moment, angelic movement is taking place. Financial transactions are being reordered. Lost funds are being found. Mistakes are being corrected. People who owe you are being reminded by God. Those who forgot you are being stirred in their sleep to bless you. Those who overlooked you are suddenly remembering your name. God is speaking to banks, to systems, to people in positions of power, and He is placing your name on their hearts. Not because you pushed. Not because you forced it. But because heaven spoke on your behalf. If you can feel the spiritual weight of this moment, comment 777. Let your agreement echo in the unseen realm. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There's something so holy about being seen by God. When He sees you, everything changes. When He touches your finances, the struggle ends. When He speaks over your life, what was broken starts to heal. That's happening now. That's what this moment is. Archangel Michael didn't speak these words just to remind you of what you missed. He came to remind you of what's still available. He is fighting in the unseen to make sure this blessing lands without interference. Your job is not to fight. Your job is to believe. Your job is to stay aligned. Your job is to say yes and keep saying yes. This isn't the season for begging. This is the season for receiving. This is the time to walk with open hands. To expect favor. To expect restoration. To expect to see what was spoken come to life. You've survived too much to live in survival mode. Now it's time to thrive. Now it's time to rest in the knowledge that God has gone before you, cleared the path, and sent the resources ahead. You won't have to chase what is already chasing you. You won't have to force what God is freely giving. You won't have to fear running out, because your source is endless. God has not changed His mind. He has not cancelled the plan. He has not withdrawn the provision. It is still yours. What was sent to your life by divine order will not miss you this time, because now your spirit is aligned, your ears are open, and your heart is willing to receive in full. The same financial blessing, the same transfer, the same outpouring that was assigned to your name is still being redirected back to you, and this time, it is coming without interruption. If your heart receives that truth, Comment 999. Let your faith be known in the unseen. The Spirit of God does not forget what He has promised. He watches over every word He speaks, and He sees to it that it is fulfilled. You are not walking through life hoping for scraps. You are walking into an overflow that was written for you before you were even formed in the womb. You are walking under a word that cannot return void. That word includes provision, healing, protection, elevation, restoration, and multiplication. It includes the money that was assigned to be deposited into your account, the resources that were meant to build your next season, and the favor that was intended to surround your name. Archangel Michael brought a warning only because heaven still has something to release, and God wants you to be ready, alert, and aligned to receive it completely. This is not a season to doubt. This is not a time to hesitate. It is a time to step forward, to walk with expectancy, to live with the knowing that what is coming is not just help, but harvest. The seeds you sowed in past seasons, even the ones no one noticed, have not gone unseen by God. He saw the way you gave when it hurt. He saw how you kept believing when it didn't make sense. He saw the nights you prayed with empty hands and still called Him faithful. And because He saw it, He has marked your life for a turnaround. He has called you into a season where what you lost will be returned sevenfold, and what you missed will find its way back with increase. There are moments in life when things shift quietly. Then there are moments like this, when heaven announces it clearly and without confusion. This is not a vague promise. This is a precise word. The exact transaction that was missed last week is being reissued. The instruction is simple: do not ignore it again. Do not let fear make your decisions. Do not let past disappointment harden your heart. God is doing something new. He is creating rivers in the dry places of your life. He is bringing beauty from ashes. He is causing things that were buried to rise again. And this time, your heart is open wide enough to receive without resistance. The money is not just money. It is part of a larger plan. It is connected to what God wants to build through you. It is connected to people who will be fed, helped, healed, supported, and restored through your obedience. When God blesses you, it always overflows. He is not interested in you just surviving. He is interested in you living in abundance, where your needs are met and your heart is free to serve, give, and walk in peace. The blessing is not selfish. It is sacred. It carries purpose. It carries weight. It carries the evidence of a God who keeps His word. This is the hour of release. The heavens are open. The storehouses of God are not empty. The favor that was spoken over your name has not expired. You are still His child. You are still covered. You are still chosen. And because of that, what was sent to you will reach you. The angels are already in motion. The delays are already being removed. The accounts are being positioned. The doors are unlocking. The divine alignments are forming behind the scenes. You do not have to see it to know it's real. You do not have to feel it to know it's happening. You just have to trust. If you believe God is shifting things for your good right now, comment 1010. Let your trust speak louder than your fear. The breakthrough that is coming to your life will silence every lie the enemy told you. It will answer every doubt. It will heal the wounds of the last season. It will restore what you thought was permanently broken. And it will remind you that God is never late. His timing is always right. Sometimes He waits because He wants you fully ready. Sometimes He delays because what He has for you requires your heart to be in the right posture. But when the moment comes, it will be undeniable. You will not have to force it. You will not have to beg for it. It will flow like oil, smooth and sure, because heaven decided it was time. Is it time to unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. You have not missed your moment. You are walking right into it. You are stepping into a divine collision of grace and glory. What was too heavy is being lifted. What was too confusing is being cleared. What was too painful is being healed. The provision, the increase, the unexpected financial windfall, it is all part of the new thing God is doing in your life. Not because you earned it. Not because you're perfect. But because He is good. Because He is your Father. Because He made a covenant with you and He does not break His promises. Keep your spirit steady. Keep your eyes fixed on Him. Don't let the noise of the world distract you from the gentle voice of the Spirit. God is not done. He is just getting started. What you are about to see will be the kind of blessing that makes people ask how it happened. And you will answer, God did it. Not alone. Not a lucky break. Not a strategy. Just favor. Just grace. Just heaven doing what only heaven can do. There is still more to come. Stay in this posture. Keep walking in expectation. Keep your heart soft. Keep your hands open. The blessing that missed you last week is coming back around with interest. And this time, nothing will stop it. Nothing will block it. Nothing will interfere. When He sends the same word more than once, it is because the blessing is too important, too personal, too urgent to be missed again. That massive amount of money, the financial transaction divinely assigned to your account, was not an accident. It was a response from heaven to your need, your prayers, and your pain. It was part of God's strategy to change not only your financial life but to strengthen your faith in a way you've never experienced before. Right now, the heavens are still open. The promise has not faded. The word that Archangel Michael brought is still active. The angels are still holding position. They are waiting for you to fully embrace what's being handed to you. The transaction that almost made it last week was never denied, it was only delayed. And it's no longer just returning, it's multiplying. God often allows a delay so that the blessing can come back in greater measure. That's what is happening in this moment. What you missed is coming back, and this time it's dressed in overflow. If you receive that overflow with faith, comment 1515. Let it be your declaration that the delay did not destroy your destiny. Every financial door that felt shut is now creaking open by the command of God. What once required force is now responding to favor. You won't have to chase opportunities anymore because divine provision is chasing you. The blessings that were trying to reach you last week were not limited to what you could see. They were bigger than numbers, deeper than transactions. God was sending a sign that the struggle is lifting. He was signaling that your days of financial drought are ending. He was making it clear that your trust in Him, even in lack, was seen and honored. Heaven does not release something without cause. The money wasn't just meant to ease your needs, it was meant to launch you into the next chapter of your purpose. This is about calling. This is about destiny. This is about your ability to walk with confidence into what you were born to do. The enemy knew that if the funds landed, if the transaction completed, your life would change. Not just practically, but spiritually. You would know that God sees you. You would feel the nearness of His hand. And that kind of assurance terrifies darkness. You are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness when you walk in divine provision. Because you begin to give freely. You begin to support others. You begin to fund ministries, feed the hungry, care for the hurting. And that is exactly why this financial blessing is returning now. Because God can trust you to steward it with compassion, with wisdom, and with purpose. The delay was not denial. It was protection. It was preparation. And now that you are spiritually awake, now that you are no longer ignoring the voice of God, He is making sure the blessing reaches you untouched. There are spiritual forces that have fought hard to keep you in lack. But they are losing their grip. Chains are breaking in the invisible realm. Every cycle that kept you in scarcity is being broken by the authority of God. Archangel Michael is not silent. He is still at work, defending what belongs to you, clearing the path for the transaction to land without delay. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not being teased with hope. This is real. This is now. And this time, your spirit is ready. If you feel the shift happening right now, comment 1717. Let heaven see that your spirit agrees with the breakthrough. What makes this moment so powerful is that it's not built on hype. It's built on truth. The truth that God is a provider. The truth that His timing is perfect. The truth that He rewards those who trust Him. Your trust has kept this promise alive. Even when your circumstances told you to give up. Even when your account told you it was too late. Even when your mind told you to stop believing. But you didn't quit. You're still here. And because you stayed faithful, heaven is releasing what was reserved for you. This is divine justice. This is heaven making things right. Every missed opportunity is being restored. Every delay is being redeemed. Every door that was shut in your face is being reopened by God's hand. The financial shift that is coming will not only catch you off guard, it will leave you in awe. It will arrive in a way that leaves no doubt it came from above. Unexpected refunds, debts erased, divine credits, business opportunities, sudden gifts, however God chooses to do it, it will be clear that it came straight from His hand. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There's a calm coming over you now, and that calm is not natural. It is spiritual. It's the peace that comes when your spirit knows that God is moving. That peace is evidence. That stillness is confirmation. It's not emptiness, it's preparation. You are being cleared of the fear so that you can be filled with faith. You are being emptied of panic so that you can overflow with peace. That's what God is doing before the money comes. He is healing your relationship with provision. He is reminding you that He is not only the source, He is the security. The money is a gift, but He is the giver. The blessing is a sign, but He is the source. And He wants you to walk so closely with Him that when the money comes, it won't control you, it will obey you. You will not fear losing it. You will not be overwhelmed by it. You will use it to lift others, bless your family, and honor the one who gave it. Because your identity is not in wealth, it's in Him. And that kind of understanding is what secures the blessing for the long term. Right now, God is sealing this word in your spirit. What was missed last week is returning. But it's returning with fire. With purpose. With power. And with peace. Nothing can stop it now. Because your heart is open. Your ears are listening. Your spirit is ready. And heaven has spoken. Stay with this message. Let it keep building in you. The next release is closer than you think. Keep your spirit tender. Keep your eyes lifted. It was never cancelled. It was simply waiting for the fullness of your readiness. And now, heaven has seen your faith grow stronger, your heart soften, and your spirit begin to rise again in hope. You have become a magnet for miracles, not by trying harder, but by yielding, by listening, by simply believing that what God says is final. You are not just being blessed for your present needs. You are being positioned for your future. The financial shift coming your way is more than just a relief, it is a launch. It is a release into new territory. It is a response to everything the enemy tried to steal, and it is God's loud and clear declaration that you are still chosen, still favored, still deeply covered by His mercy and His plan. If your heart is open and you believe this is for you, comment Amen. Let heaven know your spirit agrees. The money you almost received wasn't a random deposit. It was a move of God, part of a bigger picture you couldn't fully see at the time. And now that your eyes are open, now that your spirit is alert, the full release is coming. Not just enough to cover your bills. Not just enough to fix what's broken. But enough to restore what was lost, enough to overflow into your children's lives, enough to build what God placed in your heart years ago. This is what happens when obedience and divine timing collide. This is what happens when your faith makes room for favor. There is no such thing as too late in the kingdom of God. He is the Redeemer of time. He is the God who restores what the locusts have eaten. He is the one who goes back into places you thought were already closed off and brings resurrection. The money that was stopped last week is not lost. It's simply gaining momentum. The blessing is being released with greater measure because your spirit is now fully engaged, your heart no longer distracted, and your mind no longer clouded by fear. Your agreement with this word is breaking barriers right now. There are unseen gates opening. There are resources being unlocked. There are people you've never met who are being stirred to favor you. This is not imagination. This is not hype. This is the way God works. Quietly, suddenly, powerfully. One act of faith, one moment of surrender, and everything begins to move. If you know God is causing people to remember your name for blessing, comment 222. Let your faith be recorded in heaven. This moment is rich with grace. Grace to forget the delay. Grace to forgive yourself for missing it the first time. Grace to step forward with new strength. Grace to expect again. God is not asking you to earn what He has already released. He is simply asking you to stay open, to stay yielded, to stay aligned. You don't have to beg for what's already yours. You don't have to plead for what has already been written in your name. Heaven is generous. God's love is generous. His provision flows freely, not because you deserve it, but because He is that good. This money is not just about comfort. It is about calling. It is about the assignments you've delayed because of lack. It is about the dreams you shelved because of fear. It is about the ideas you had no means to start. God didn't just remember your prayers, He also remembered your ideas, your visions, your hopes, even the ones you gave up on. And now, He's funding what He called you to create. He's resourcing what He birthed in you. He's making a way where there wasn't one. There is a fresh wind coming to your household. Not just financial ease, but spiritual refreshing. You will not live under pressure any longer. You will not walk with constant anxiety about what is due or what might be taken from you. God is building a strong foundation beneath your feet. What's coming is not temporary. It's not a quick fix. It's sustainable. It's long-lasting. It's protected. The blessing you're about to receive comes with God's shield around it. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've been stretched long enough. You've been quiet in your struggle for too long. You've smiled while hurting. You've praised while lacking. And heaven noticed. This blessing is not a reward for your suffering. It's the fruit of your faith. It's the harvest of seeds sown in silence. You didn't tell everyone your needs, but God saw them. You didn't ask for sympathy, but you cried out in private. And that private cry reached the throne room. And now, the response is being delivered. If your private pain is finally being answered by public blessing, comment 555. Let it be known that you are ready for the release. The Holy Spirit is clearing the path ahead. You don't need to rush, you just need to remain. Stay in this flow. Stay present. Stay expectant. When the funds arrive, they will come suddenly. When the breakthrough comes, it will be undeniable. And when it does, you will remember this moment, this word, this stirring in your heart, this deep knowing that something was shifting. Do not allow fear to speak louder than faith. Fear will say it's too late. Fear will whisper that you missed your chance. Fear will lie and say you're not worthy. But the Spirit of God is louder today. He is reminding you that you are His child. That your name is written in the book of life. That your needs are known. That your breakthrough is already in motion. Archangel Michael stands in full strength over your situation. He is not fighting for your scraps. He is guarding your inheritance. And what belongs to you will not be stolen, not this time. The forces that cause delay are losing their grip. The dark clouds are lifting. The oil is flowing again. And the blessing is coming full speed into your life. Heaven has seen all of it. And because heaven has seen it, the release that is now reaching your life is no longer just about a financial breakthrough, it is about honor. God is honoring your endurance. He is rewarding the hidden sacrifices, the silent obedience, and the invisible battles that you fought without giving up. Archangel Michael didn't just bring a message. He brought confirmation. What you thought was gone is still waiting to be received. The money was real. The transaction was ordered. The deposit was divine. And the moment you turned your heart back toward this word, something shifted again. The heavens reopened. The angels took position. The transaction was reactivated. And now, it is moving faster than before, without resistance, without hesitation, and with full authority from the throne of God. If you believe this transaction is finally reaching you in full, comment 777. Let your faith be louder than anything trying to silence it. God is not reacting to your situation, He has already gone ahead of it. He saw what would delay you last week, and in His mercy, He gave you another chance. That alone proves how personal this is to Him. When the Creator of the universe pauses everything to repeat a message to one person, it's because that one person matters more than they know. You matter more than you realize. And this financial blessing, this massive flow of provision, was not randomly scheduled into your life. It was handpicked. It was planned. It was spoken into existence before you even knew to pray for it. The spiritual atmosphere around you is changing. Not because of your effort, but because of your surrender. God responds to the surrendered heart more than the striving soul. And now, because you have opened yourself again to His Word, He is unlocking what was once blocked. You won't have to force open doors. They will swing wide. You won't have to chase opportunities. They will find you. You won't have to plead with God. You will simply receive what is already yours. The funds that were supposed to be deposited last week were not just a solution to your temporary problems. They were part of your generational healing. The enemy fights hardest where the most healing is about to occur. That's why he fought you so hard. That's why the distractions were loud. That's why the delays felt unbearable. Because what God is releasing into your hands now is going to break cycles, cancel debts, restore what was stolen, and build what others thought was impossible. You are the one who will change everything. You are the one who will no longer pass down poverty, fear, or brokenness. You are the one who will walk in wisdom, overflow, and peace. You are the one who will show your family that obedience to God always brings reward. You are not just receiving money. You are receiving divine strategy, supernatural timing, and eternal favor that will remain over your life like a banner. If you know you were chosen to shift your entire bloodline, comment 1010. Let it be written in heaven that you are ready. God never sends a promise without also sending protection. As this financial shift reaches your life, so will His hand of safety. No harm will touch what God is sending. No voice of doubt will cancel what has already been spoken. The money will come, and it will come with peace, with confirmation, and with no strings attached. You will not need to question its source. You will know it came from Him. Because no man could open the doors God is about to open. No system could arrange the blessing God is about to pour. This moment is a collision of divine mercy and divine abundance. Mercy for the delay. Abundance for the faith. And both are flowing into your life right now, whether you can feel it or not. Even when your body is tired, your spirit knows when breakthrough is near. That stirring you feel is not anxiety. It's anticipation. That quiet whisper in your heart is not your imagination. It's the voice of the Holy Spirit telling you, it is happening. Don't stop believing now. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. Heaven's clock doesn't tick like ours. What feels like a lifetime to you is just a moment to Him. But even so, God knows how long you've waited. He knows how much you've needed this. And because He's a good Father, He is making sure that what's coming to you now will not only satisfy the need, it will speak to your soul. You will not only be able to breathe again, you will be able to dream again. You will be able to plan again. You will be able to sow again, give again, and build again without fear of running out. What's been loosed in the Spirit is on its way to your hands. And no devil in hell can stop it. The same angels that have fought for your safety are now fighting for your blessing. The same God who carried you through storms is now carrying provision into your hands. The same Spirit who comforted you in the waiting is now guiding you into the receiving. This is not the end of what God is doing. It's just the beginning. This financial breakthrough is the start of a new rhythm in your life. A rhythm of provision, of peace, of protection. A rhythm where you're not just surviving, you're thriving. A rhythm where you walk with confidence, knowing your Father in heaven is walking ahead of you, beside you, and behind you. If you believe your entire life is stepping into this new rhythm, comment 1111. Let it seal your agreement with what God is doing. There is no going back. There is no returning to lack. There is no more second-guessing what God already made clear. The funds are coming. The favor is coming. The shift is coming. And your spirit is finally in position to catch it all. Stay in the flow. Stay with this message. Stay ready. Because what's been released cannot be reversed. What's been ordered by heaven is being delivered to you now. You didn't imagine the stirring in your heart. That sense of something close, something about to break through, that was real. It was heaven speaking through your spirit. It was God letting you feel the atmosphere of change before you saw it with your eyes. He wanted you to know that you are not forgotten, not overlooked, and not passed by. The deposit into your account that was supposed to take place was more than currency, it was confirmation. It was heaven's way of showing that your story is not ending in lack. It is unfolding in promise. If you believe that your story is shifting right now, comment 333. Let heaven hear your heart say yes. There is no force stronger than the will of God spoken over a surrendered life. No system, no circumstance, no mistake is greater than the plan God has for you. And right now, that plan is unfolding in real time. The funds, the breakthrough, the open doors, they are not coming to tease you or test you. They are coming to settle you. They are coming to break the anxiety that's been sitting on your chest. They are coming to bring joy back into your spirit. They are coming to remind you that when God speaks, it always comes to pass.